Hi there, these comments are for Suma, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And you're one of my students, and you completed the pre-test for vowel and consonant sounds at my website. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go ahead and have you begin your response. I'm going to give you some feedback. So the main thing is, right now, number one, what specific areas in the pronunciation part of my course do you need to work on? And then secondly, what is your intelligibility score based on your response? All right?
Lesson 7. Part, boat, wrong, grow, honor, over, father, though. Lesson 8.
I would say with the O, though, grow, over, you need to pronounce that sound a little bit longer. So I think that's one thing that you should focus on. So that's lesson number 7.
Pat, pot, map, mop, tack, talk, and on, mac, mark.
Okay.
Lesson 9. Bright, brown, broil, lie, loud, loyal, pie, pound. Lesson 10. Gate, get, late, let, mate, mit, blade, blood, dane, den.
I think you're pretty close on that one. My recommendation with lesson 10 is gate, late, mate, blade, dane. Practice on carrying that A, that vowel sound, a little longer than what you're doing.
Lesson 11. Meet, met, peat, pit, leap, lip, seat, sit,
Okay, good.
heat, hit. Lesson 11. Look, luke, luck, took, tool, tough, could, cool. Lesson 13. Match, mash, cheap, sheep, feature, fisher, shaft, shaft, cheer, shear. Lesson 14. Off, off.
Let's go back for a minute here, just for a little bit.
Fine, cool, tough, could, cool. Lesson 13. Match, mash, cheap, sheep, feature, fisher, shaft, shaft, cheer, shear.
Okay, not bad, but this is more not necessarily the CH or the SH, but you want to say cheer, sheer, cheer.
Lesson 14. Off, off, half, have, fine, wine.
No, vine.
Fan, van, wave.
So you definitely need to work on that V consonant sound. You're not pronouncing that with enough vibration there.
Waiver. Lesson 15. How, habit, who, rehash, behavior, hate, Batman, button. Important, brightening.
Now it's this particular sound. It's the same sound. Batman, brightening, hat rack, threaten. So this sound you can probably work on a little bit too. This is what we call the glottal stop. So when you study lesson 15, pay attention to the glottal stop consonant sound.
Hat rack, threaten. Lesson 16. Major, measure, fragile, frazier,
No, Frazier.
legend, lesion,
Lesion.
engine, azure, large, Asia.
Okay, so this is also the lesson 16. You need to focus on the measure, Frazier, lesion, azure, Asia. This is a palatal type consonant. It's kind of like a J and a Z coming together. So you should study that.
Lesson 17. Cake, keg, sink, sag, came, game, cap, gap, lake, lag. Lesson 18.
All right, good.
Lean, rear, better, luggage, rugged, udder, right, light, committed.
Don't forget, rugged. This is actually two syllables, not rugged, but rugged.
Lesson 19. Pace, base, flap, flab, cap, cab, lap, lab, pay, bay.
Not bad. This is a hard sound for many people from many languages. The P. I'm going to say practice it a little bit. You just want to make sure that you're pronouncing with a little bit more air. And also when you have them at the end of a word, you have flap, flab, cap, cab. Notice long, short, long, short, long. Why is that? When the B is at the end of the word, the B is a voiced consonant, and then the vowel before it should be longer. Now, when you have the P at the end of a word, that's a voiceless consonant, in which case the vowel sound which precedes it should be shorter. That's why we say flap. We'll say flap, flab, cap, cab.
Lesson 20. Lice, lice, sip, zip, sew, zoo, mace, mace, Elisa, Eliza.
So the same thing here. The S here is actually a Z, so it's lies. Then here you will say lice, which is shorter, lies, which is longer.
Lesson 21. Multiple, Robert, example, pressure, principle, number, people, philosopher. Lesson 22. Volcanism, return, maximum, question, summer, reason, chasm, often. Lesson 23. Tip, dip, cart, card, tight, tide, try.
I think you want to pronounce the T with more air. Tight, tide, tip, dip. So that's lesson number 23.
Drain, fat, fad, team, dream. Lesson 24. Thigh, thigh, breathe, breath.
Nah, this is going to be tough for you here. You have to put your tongue between your teeth when you produce this particular sound.
Teeth, teeth, true, though, worth, worthy.
No, this is not good for you here. Lesson 24 you also need to work on. Now, let me show you a trick. Now, at my website, let's go back to the pronunciation area. And there is one of my lessons I think is going to be helpful for you. And let me just show you what it is so you know how to practice. So right after Speak Clearly, lesson number 24 here, it says see and hear how the vowel sounds are, vowel and consonant sounds are produced, right? So you're going to click on this. And let me just give you an example of how you can use this. So you're going to go here, click on the English. And now you want to get into these two. This is the one you're having trouble with, so here's how it works. So you can click here. And now you can watch the lady. This is probably what you're not doing right now. You have to put that tongue between the teeth.
Thing, toothbrush, with.
And then let's compare it with this sound. It's the same sound except it's a voice consonant. See that?
That, wither, smooth.
Right? So those are my recommendations right now. So let's go back to your okay, based on the pretest, here are my recommendations. These are specific vowels and consonants that you want to work on right now. You might want to write these down. Lesson number 7, number 10, 14, 15, 16, 19, 23, and also lesson number 24. All right? Anyway, thank you for completing the pretest. And keep up the good work. You're doing a great job. Make sure you're post your writing and speaking practice tests every day if possible. I promise you, you will get better. The main thing is you keep practicing so you can get feedback.